Hello, everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share this tutorial to my other pages so no one misses out. And then I'm gonna post the shopping link right here in the comments. So everything you're about to see me use on my mom is all gonna be available right here on this website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then what you can also do is make sure that you click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner. That way you can share it to your wall so you can save this for when you get your products in the mail and you can watch it on the replay and you can do your makeup with us. So if you are, Mom's sharing, good job. I forget what I was gonna say now.
Sorry.
It's fine. Jay's always.
Sorry.
Hello, hi guys. Oh, I was gonna say if you guys need to be color matched, just let me know and I can give you a recommendation. All I need is a selfie facing a window and I can give you a really good color match, accurate color match. All right, I'm gonna share it to my personal page, which is called Rhea Coleman, and then we'll get started. Okay. All right, so here we go. Shared. Hello, make sure that you click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner or invite your friends to watch. If you know someone over the age of 50 or you are over the age of 50, go ahead and make sure you click share, say hello, let me know you're watching because this tutorial is all for you. All for you. You ask and you shall receive. You guys wanted to see a tutorial on someone other than me? Fine, whatever. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I'm super excited to share the tutorial. So I get questions a lot from women who are over the age of 40 about what foundation is right for them, for their skin type, their skin tone, and just as you age, the different things that your skin does. So it's been a very amazing learning curve for me to learn about this stuff. One, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get older. I'm just kidding, it's not that bad. But so I've been able to learn some tricks to help you guys feel and look your best. So that's what we're gonna do today. Today we're gonna use the spray foundation because I've been getting a lot of questions on that as well about, can I use this? Is it gonna work for me? And I'm gonna show you how incredible it is even for you as well as highlight. I don't know why, but over the last few weeks, I've gotten the most emails I've ever received about highlights. About can I wear a highlight? Is it okay to wear a highlight? What color highlight should I use? So I'm gonna show you what I would recommend. Yes, so fine lines, wrinkles, your skin beginning to loosen, all the things. I'm gonna show you guys what you can do at home to be able to feel and look your best with these products. I'm telling you, these products are the way to go. You're gonna look and feel your best, and it's the best money spent. So again, RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find it. So I'm gonna talk about everything we have on our skin right now and what she does and what she prefers. So I'm gonna bring her on. So I'll have you sit right here and I might have to adjust the camera. So this is my mom, Lisa.
Morning.
And what is your skin type? Is it oily? Is it dry?
I'm kind of a little of both. Oily in some spots, dry in others. As you can see, really dry right there. I get real oily right in here, down in here.
Okay, and she doesn't have as many fine lines as she should by this age, but do you mind telling them how old you are?
57.
It's 57, okay. So, goals, I hope I look like her when I'm 57. So, skincare at night, I have you on the regimen. So if you guys want the regimen that I have her on for her fine lines, combo skin, and dark circles, we in our family, the women in our family, get horrible dark circles. Even my 2-year-old, or she's 4 now, oh my gosh.
4, yeah, she's 4. I'm
oh my god,
where'd that one
even
come from?
she's starting to begin to have them. They are hereditary, but we have been able to kind of learn and get ahead of it and figure out a regimen that can help to ease them and lighten them. So if you want that regimen, let me know. I'll give it to you. Just send me a message asking for it and I can hook you up with that. So we have her on the Uology skincare line every single night, and then during the day, before she puts on her makeup, do you use the day cream or no?
In parts.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect. So that's a perfect example. Like she said, she's dry in her forehead, she's oily around her T-zone. So most people, when you would go in with your day cream, you just put it all over. That's a no-no. You don't want to put your moisturizer over where you're already oily. I know that when you are oily, it's actually your body calling out for moisture, But in my experience, when I'm putting on day cream where I'm oily, I just get even more oily. So using your day creams in only the areas that you're actually super dry or flaky is the way to go. So on her skin already, she has on her day cream and just her dry areas, which are her forehead pretty much, right?
Yeah, and I kind of moisturize around.
There we go. All right, and so on her skin, before that, I have on the Touch Behold translucent Touch Behold setting spray. We sprayed this all over her face when she got here, and then I went in with my, where is it? Where did I throw it? With the Glorious Face Primer. So because she is combo skin, I didn't want to use the hydrating face primer on her because in those oily areas, it would kick it back. So the Glorious Face Primer is what we used on her for all over, and then we went in one more time with the setting spray. So we did setting spray, primer, setting spray to really set the setting spray, to set the primer, and to set her face. So we're just kind of, you know, crossing off all of our checklists to make sure that we super set for makeup. So now it's time for the spray foundation. We're going to use the shade Chiffon on her, which is her color. Always make sure you shake it up. And then you're definitely going to want to pick up this guy. This is the unique kabuki brush. It's under tools on the website. So you want to hold it pretty fairly close to spraying it because you don't want to overspray and waste product. So spraying it right on there. I should have let you put your hair up. And then we're going to go right in with the product. So you can let them know like how it feels. Because this is the first time she's actually used this spray foundation. I ordered it for her and I wanted to put it on her first. So
I've been holding off, waiting.
yeah. So let them know like how does it feel?
Oh, it feels nice and cool. Real refreshing.
Yeah, so like I always tell you
Smooth.
guys when I put it on myself that it does have that cooling effect because it's coming out of the aerosol can. So if you experience puffiness or puffy under eyes or just overall you wake up puffy, you're going to love the spray foundation because of that cooling effect. It's going to kind of begin to, you know, open up your skin a little bit, which feels really good. Okay, and then look all the way up like this. So we always are going to put this all over. So I've only done one side of her face, and I want you to look at the camera. You can already see how it completely took away any redness or discoloration, and that was only 3 little spritz of it on top of the kabuki brush. Isn't that amazing?
Not.
Yes, completely. And it's so lightweight, you guys. In person, it looks like she has nothing on her skin. I've never been on this side of it putting it on. So even me right now, I was like, wait, this is really light coverage.
Yeah, it doesn't feel heavy at all.
Yeah. So we're just going to pop this, and I put it all over. We're just going to completely hide any redness or discoloration. And then, like I said, we're applying it with the kabuki brush, and always blend it down the neck because our face and our neck, or sorry, our chest are always, are going to be different colors. There you go. Hello, I spritz on my brush with directly above the blending buds. Overspray lands there and use this afterwards. Oh, good idea. Michigan, can't wait to see your mom all done. Yay, deep wrinkles and sun damage. So honestly, the spray foundation is going to be the way to go with whatever discolorations that you're experiencing, whether they be sunspots, acne scars, age spots, you name it, especially redness. My mom always has had redness around her nose, and this spray foundation, look up all the way, has completely taken that away, which is really nice. And same here in the T-zone, and then relax your forehead, just like so. All right, so now that we have on that base layer, you guys, look how flawless she already looks. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that feel good? Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I gotta put my, I can't read any of your comments or anything. I need my glasses. Wow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like I have anything on either.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
Okay, now we're gonna take our concealer, and we're gonna also use the shade Chiffon in this. I would typically want to use a shade lighter for her under eyes just to make it look brighter, but this is what she came over with. I'm gonna get you the shade Taffeta. So if you're wearing the shade Chiffon in the spray or liquid, I would typically go down in 1 or 2 shades just for a brightening effect, which will actually make your under eyes look brighter, more youthful, and tighter. So I would recommend her to grab the concealer in the shade Taffeta. So now we're gonna go in with the blending bud, and I'm just going to kind of bounce this off her skin. Now this is damp. Close your eyes. And I'm just going to kind of smooth it out all over this area. And it's just gonna provide a little, I'm trying to show them without going left-handed. And this is going to really just kind of bump up the coverage underneath her eyes. Close. Just makes it look super duper smooth. And then now, like I always tell you guys, the blending buds are so crucial. Always, always, always make sure that you're going over everywhere with the blending buds. These really compact the makeup into place. So these fine lines up here, as you can see, they're already beginning to kind of sink in, which is just life, you guys. It's not, makeup isn't magic, but we're gonna do our very best. So what I always do before we set it is I'm just gonna go over everywhere and just compact it down as much as we can to smooth out those fine lines. So just like that. All right, so now that we've done that, now we're gonna quickly move on to the Touchable Hold Translucent Setting Powder. Now you guys know that I have the cap off mine. This is actually what it looks like. So we are gonna take...
So yeah, I don't have the cap off mine.
Yeah, and she shouldn't because of those fine lines. You don't want a ton of translucent setting powder. So I'm gonna take a tapered brush like this. This is by Stilazzi. It's a 509 brush. Honestly, you could find one by e.l.f. that would work. So as you see, I just tapped it in that product. We're gonna tap some of it off and I'm gonna have you look all the way up like this. And we're just going to tap this underneath her under eye. This is going to set it right away. And so the fine lines underneath her eyes are not gonna start to creep and come forward. So we're basically like setting it. So kind of like cement. We're putting it on so it's not gonna move around. So we're just gonna go over where she has a little bit deeper of lines. So around her, relax your forehead, on her forehead, and then around her mouth. And then obviously we did under her eyes. So as you see, it just lightens it up just a touch, but it's really gonna start to begin to set that area.
Look at that, that red thing was totally gone.
Yeah, completely hides it. All right, so now we're gonna use our pressed powder in the shade Chiffon. So this is another question that I keep getting from you guys. Can I use pressed powder? I'm this age, I can't use powder. This powder, I'm telling you, you can use. It's not heavy, it's not cakey, it's so stinking light and airy. It really bumps up the coverage and it's so incredible. It also is gonna really kind of create that bridge from your face to your chest. So we're just gonna use a big giant kabuki brush and we're just gonna tap this all over. Not only is this going to set her makeup, sorry, I'm punching you in the face. Close your mouth. Not only is it gonna bump up the coverage, but it's also gonna make everything look super flawless. All right,
it's the only time she's allowed to do this.
And then look up all the way. There we go. And we'll even go over that area as well. So now you can take a look at the camera. See how much more flawless it looks, and it completely sets it.
To me, the best part of this, I love this, I use it all the time, is then when I go to kiss my grandkids, I don't leave big smudges of makeup on them.
Yeah, so this also
such
helps.
Like a barrier to me. That's my interpretation.
Yeah, so this also helps to kind of create that, like she said, that barrier. So it helps everything to stay in place. All right, so now for contouring. So we're gonna use the Beachfront bronzer in the shade Sunset, which is the lightest shade. And we're gonna use a tapered blusher brush and we're gonna tap this in, swirl in the mirror. I'm sorry, I haven't been answering questions. It's hard to read.
I can't help.
How do we know the color of powder? So for color matching, you're going to make sure that you are sending me a selfie facing a window. I can give you a full recommendation on what shades to use and what products to use. Because you might be different. You might not be the spray foundation. You might need something more hydrating, or you might need something that's more matte. So make sure that you're sending me a selfie facing a window, and that way I can give you an accurate color match. So the best way to message me is here on Facebook. You can tap on this video. A little window should pop down and you'll see a name, Rhea Hope, Rhea Coleman, Beauty by Rhea Hope, depending on where you're watching from. And I'll have you kind of face the camera. And that's the best way to send me a message. Tap on that and you'll see an area for you to send a message. Everyone's beautiful. I think Royce looks like her a lot.
Aww.
I have literally never had one person say Royce looks like me. It's always her or my mother-in-law. I'm like, what the heck? You skip generations? But yes, I would definitely agree.
One day you will look like this.
Yes. Not mad about it. All right, so for contouring, we're just following the natural shape. So from the ear to the lip, the corner of the lip, like I always tell you guys. So same thing on her. So just in this area, and we're swirling to really soften that up. I'm telling you guys, this brush is the way to go. It does all the work for you. So that was the contour, and we kind of did it around her forehead as well. And then now for her nose, it's super easy as well. So we're always tapping and swirling into the cap. And then we're gonna squeeze the brush and we're just gonna run it down. the sides of her nose, and that's just gonna kind of thin it out a little bit. So you can really kind of play around. Now, I always tell you guys this when I do my makeup, but when you get older, your skin begins to soften. It does begin to droop a little bit. Mom, you don't have that much droopage, so that's awesome.
Soften, I like that.
Soften, yes. So you're gonna
sag, drop, droop.
You're gonna go from the top of the ear around the jawline. So in this area, you're just gonna kind of massage that product on there, just around, and that is going to create the illusion that it's not there.
See, ladies, I got all these issues. She's solving them all for us right now with these great products.
All right, so now for blush, we're going to use the shade Seductive, which is a really nice everyday kind of matte blush, and smile. And we're going to just pop it on the apple of the cheek, working to the hairline, sticking closer to the bronzer. And I love this color because it's so everyday. It's not intense, it's not too dark, it's not too light. So it's not going to look like she's Mimi from the Drew Carey show. So see how it just simply adds a little bit of flush color to her skin. Also the contour, a lot of people always say, oh, I'm 50 something, I can't contour, but turn your face this way. Look how it really complements her cheek structure. Before you couldn't really see that it was there, but now with the contour you can really begin to see her cheekbones. All right, so now for highlight. This is the part that I'm most excited for because a lot of people think because you're over the age of 40 you can't highlight, and I'm here to tell you that is completely false. We're gonna use the Touch of the Mode luminizer in the shade Pearly, which is this really gorgeous kind of goldy color. You're gonna pop it on your hand and you're going to just kind of tap this on the the highest part of your cheekbone. So just in this area, very lightly. The warmth of your hand is gonna start to melt it into the product. And like I keep telling you, this is so pretty for holiday, for family photos. It really complements your bone structure and just makes that area really pop. She's all over, love contouring, yay, I love it. Thank you ladies for doing this video. Yes, they're all saying you're beautiful. Nice. She sets the under eye with translucent powder, yes. So you don't set her under eye with the pressed powder. I did a little bit just with the kabuki brush, but you can do it more intensely if you're needing to, if you have oily under eyes. She has more dry under eyes, so that's why I only use the setting powder. If she had oily eyes, then we would use the Mineral Touch pressed powder in the shade Taffeta, most likely, to set her under eye. But you guys can always message me too. Let's see, I'm trying to catch up on some of your comments, sorry. Beautiful, she does not look like she's 57. Gonna share this for my 50 friends, yay, thank you for sharing. I can't see with my glasses either. Did anyone get Texler? I did not send out the text, I'm sorry. I spray it on a mirror and dab it. Oh, good idea, Kelly. That spray is perfect match for her. It is. I spritz. Oh, I already read the one. Okay, so now we're gonna catch up. Hello from Canada. I bet Pearly would look good as eyeshadow. It really, really would. What brush did you use for the blush? We used the blusher brush by Unique. All of the brushes except the kabuki brush and then the little one that I set her under eye with, all of the other ones are from Unique. All right, so now we're gonna we're gonna enhance this highlight a little bit. We're gonna take the Touch of the Mode luminizer in the shade Lustrous, and we're just going to simply dust this very lightly on the bridge and tip of her nose, and then we're going to pop this on top of that cream highlight just to enhance it. And we're using just a fluffy brush. Any brush would do for this step. So we're just gonna very lightly tap that on, and then now you can really see that bone structure starting to pop. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. Okay, so for her eyebrows, now eyebrows over, whatever age in your opinion, I like to do them a little more subtle just because I think it's more complimentary, but it's all personal preference, however you want to do it. So for her, I'm using the brow pencil in the shade Medium, and we aren't going to fully draw them on. We're just going to kind of give them some structure. So just following the natural shape and direction that her brows are already going in, and just making them look a little darker. So if you have a lot of sparse eyebrows, this is a really good little tip. But again, we're not fully drawing them on, we're just kind of enhancing them. We don't want them to get lost with all the foundations and things. And also it's always really flattering when your eyebrow comes into a point like this at the end. So her eyebrows actually end right here. So we just kind of flinged out the tail to create more of a shape. It's gonna really be flattering for her eye structure and also give the appearance that we have more room to put eyeshadow. And then if you mess up or you want to lighten it, I just take the spoolie side and just kind of graze it along. All right, now you can see the difference of the two eyebrows. See how we didn't fully draw them on or make them super dark? I made sure to use a really light hand when I did them, but it really kind of creates and frames her face. So, ta-da! All right, so now for this one, I don't want to like whack you in the eye. So same thing, we're just starting here in like the center and then drawing outward. And then I'll start to begin to add some shape. So along the top, along the bottom, and then start to fling it out through. Now you don't want your eyebrows to cross over with your eye, so I'm gonna have you turn this way. So you don't want them to go too far this way. So where her eye ends, that's kind of where we're keeping in mind. So this area right there. I'll have you kind of look this way a little bit more. I've never done someone's eyebrows upside down and on the wrong side. You guys are really testing me. I feel like I'm in a cast all over again. Learning how to do makeup. Okay. Now if I could do this upside down on someone else's face, you guys can do this for sure. I wish you guys could see me. I'm like trying to see it.
So good she brushed her teeth earlier.
Yeah, coffee breath.
You're right in my face.
Sorry.
Good.
At least I don't have a cold.
I know. Your makeup looks so awesome.
Thanks. We're wearing the same thing. All right, so her brows are done. So like I said, just something really subtle, but still gives her that really nice frame. Let me put this away. And then now we're gonna I'm gonna have you do this to yourself. Do you think you could do this on live? No? Okay, I'll do it for you. All right, so now for her eyes, what I always recommend if you have smaller eyes, hooded eyes, if your eyes just kind of like, I don't know, they don't pop forward, a really nice trick is using the Pristine eyeliner shade. So again, this is the shade Pristine. It's just our white. It's only $15 and it's super creamy. And you're gonna open your eyes. And we're just gonna pop this on her waterline. So the line that's right behind her eyelashes, we're just going to graze it in that area. You don't have to do it super intense, but just a really light line there will help to really open up your eyes and give it a larger eye appearance. So now you can look. So it's gonna begin to open it up. So instead of using a black, which is gonna make it look a little bit smaller, we're trying to open them up. So we're gonna use the white. All right, so now if you haven't already seen, our Black Friday special today is any eyeshadow palette of your choice. So we're gonna use the Addiction Palette 6 on her today because it's really universal. Everyone can use it, anyone's skill level. You don't have to be a pro to use this color. I'm also using the Addiction Palette 4 on my eyes, so I also really love that one, but 4 and 6 are probably some of my favorites. So Addiction Palette 6 is on sale in this month's Kudos, or Black Friday special. So you get this, and then you also get the eye primer for free. All right, and it's still in stock, by the way, and so is the Addiction Palette 7, which is brand new. All right, so we're gonna take our fluffy crease brush, and we're gonna take this shade right here, which is Calm, I guess, and close your eyes. Now this is gonna be a really great shade for her because I can already see that her foundation is starting to kind of crease on her eye. So that just happens when you have some fine lines and wrinkles on there. It just begins to kind of separate, which is totally fine. It happens. So for that instance, she would actually really love the eye primer. It would help to hold on to the product and also help to mattify her eye. But the shade Calm should do the trick. So we're just gonna use Calm on the fluffy crease brush and just pop this all over. This is gonna create like our base. Now my mom has hooded, smaller kind of slanted eyes. Like when she smiles, she has no eyes.
Ask all my friends. We take pictures over and over.
Yeah.
They look closed.
Yeah. Lisa, open your damn eyes. All right.
Are my eyes open?
Yeah. So we're going to do something super easy with her. We're going to take the shade Enthralled right here, and we're going to take it on the crease brush by Unique. I don't typically use this brush because it's too small for my eyes, but for her, it's perfect. So we're going to take the shade Enthralled and just tap it in there. We're gonna swirl it into the cap to always separate that pigment, tap it off so we don't use too much product, and then we're just going to start to kind of create a crease. Her crease is like more, if you face the camera a little more, her crease is like more in here, but we're gonna kind of play around with it and create a more open eye look. So we're gonna make her crease a little bit higher up, so we're gonna force it to be up here. So we're just gonna take that crease brush and slowly build up that pigment. So again, this is the shade Enthralled.
I want to see what you're doing.
I'm just like painting.
I'll replay.
Yeah, watch it on the replay.
Watch it on the replay.
All right, so same thing on this side. So again, we're just thinking rainbow, and then I always zigzag through the eye.
Oh my gosh, you have me saying that in my head.
I know.
When you do it.
I think everyone does. Even if I don't say it, people will comment it. I'm like, yeah, zigzag. There we go.
But you remember how to do
Yeah.
it.
And also holding your brush towards the back really, really, really helps. Helps you not push the product on. Helps it to like create more of a softer appearance. So once we've done that, once we've kind of created that crease and we've blended it through the eye, you can already begin to see that she's starting to have that really pretty pigment. Now we're gonna take the brush. Where did I put it? The struggle. Okay, we're gonna take this brush right here, which is called the Deluxe brush, and I'm gonna spray it with my setting spray to get it to really kind of be a little more pigmented. And then now we're gonna take this color right here, which is the shade Lofty. A lot of people, again, say that, oh, I'm over 50, 40, 30, whatever. I can't use metallic colors, and you are wrong. It makes your eyes pop. It really draws the attention to the eye rather than just kind of muting the eye. You want your eyes to have a pop of color and appear wider and brighter and more youthful. So Lofty, we're gonna put on the eyelid, not taking it too high. And then any fallout, we're just going to sweep, just like that. Okay, so same thing on this side. You're just going to pop this all over the eyelid, just very subtly and softly. And again, this is the Addiction Palette 6. So now she has on the shades Calming, Enthralled, and now Lofty, which I pretty much did this exact same eye look yesterday. And it looks just as gorgeous. All right, so now that we have that on, let me sweep. So, and this brush has nothing on it, and it's by e.l.f. Any fluffy brush would do for that step. So now you can open your eyes and show them. See how it kind of, you can see that glimmer above her eyelash where you're gonna begin to see that pigment. All right, so now we're gonna set her makeup and do her lips and her mascara. So one of the first things that my mom, when she started wearing makeup, because her and I were both tomboys all growing up, we didn't really have anyone to teach us how to do our makeup. So when she started wearing makeup, when I started selling Unique, the first thing that she said was, my makeup keeps coming off on my phone. It's like bothering me. What should I do? And I said, Mom, spray your face with your setting spray. She's like, I don't have that. The setting spray is going to not only take away the powdery look or the makeup-y look, but it's also going to create a barrier between your makeup and whatever you're touching or getting on. So make sure that you're setting your makeup with your setting spray. It really, really, really helps. You should apply the eye primer before you do your eyeshadow. So right before I did her eyeshadow, we would have put her eye primer on. Yay, you got palette 6. I can't wait to see your look. What colors are on your eyes? We did the shade Calming, Enthralled, and Lofty. I got 7 today, yay! Yes, make sure that you send me a message here on Facebook and I can give you a recommendation for eyeshadows or the palette or whatever. I did the spray foundation for her, which is considered a full coverage, but it is extremely light on her skin. Your mom looks beautiful, right? Do you need to take her out on a date night?
No, I get to babysit today.
Yep.
Hubby may have to take me out tonight.
Yes. Love eyebrow hair. So if you don't have eyebrow hair, Susan, I would recommend getting the Esteem Lash Serum. It's really, really incredible. It makes your lashes and your brows grow. All right, so now for her lashes. So my mom does have small little lashes. We need to get you that Lash Esteem Serum.
I know. I keep forgetting to remind you.
Yeah, I think Christmas will be lit. All right, so now I'm going to have you kind of, because I'm doing it on someone else other than myself, I'm going to have you kind of relax your eyes and look kind of down, right there. Perfect. Now relax. Okay, my mom has really small eyelashes, so the lash primer is going to be crucial for her. The lash primer not only hydrates your lashes, but it actually helps with the curl of them and growth because it's hydrating them. So length and volume are going to be even more when you're doing the lash primer. So we just pop that right on, and then now we're going to pop it on the other eye. So just like so. Now obviously when you're doing this on yourself, you could be a little more aggressive and put it on like the base of your lash, which is what I would actually recommend. But because I'm doing it on her, I'm not going to get too close to her eye. But typically you'd want to get right underneath, kind of wiggle at the base and go up. Just like that. All right, so now that we have the lash primer on, then we can go in with the Epic Mascara. I love this mascara. It's so good. Gives you incredible length and volume.
Actually makes me look like I have eyelashes.
Yes.
Because seriously, I have no eyelashes.
Well,
They're
grown
so
already.
tiny. They're getting there.
Okay, so we're just gonna go from the base and always apply on the back side. A lot of people forget about the back side of your lashes, and it really makes a difference. Just like that. All right, and another tip too for getting your lashes to look larger, your eyes to look larger rather, when you have squintier or smaller eyes, is not putting mascara on the bottom lash line. Sometimes that has the opposite effect where it's gonna overpower your eye and make it look smaller than it actually is. So that's another tip that you can try to see how you like it, but not putting mascara on the bottom lash line. Okay, so obviously you do it a little more intensely if you're doing it on herself, but you can already begin to see her lashes are there.
I have eyes.
I need to get it enough for the brush, but I missed 2. No, you can get 7. Is there enough days? I think today's day 5. She's gorgeous. I have more wrinkles at 38. Shauna, you need to get this skincare. I'm telling you, the skincare is a game changer.
Yeah, you should have seen me a few years ago when she first started.
Yeah, honestly,
But it's come along.
it's amazing.
Consistency. Just keep putting it on.
Yes. Love how she just looks so natural. Yeah, see? Exactly. All right.
And
let
it's
me
not
see it.
heavy or anything.
Yeah, so now we're going to use the lip liner in the shade Prudent on her, and we're just going to give her a really pretty tint to her lips. We're not going to give her some crazy lip look, but this one is very subtle and very pretty. So we're going to go with the lip liner in Prudent first, and just line our lips with this. And then we're going to top it with one of my favorite lip glosses. So I'm going to have you pucker. Or not, guys. Yeah, whatever that phrase is called. And then I'm gonna put some lip gloss on top, and this is just gonna give her a nice, pretty tint to her lips. All right, same thing. All right, and there it is. There's the makeup look.
I always do that.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. There it is. So you can get nice and close for them to see if you feel comfortable.
Closer? Oh,
Yeah.
Do you want to see me closer? I don't know.
I do. So there's the makeup look. Ta-da! So again, that was a spray foundation, the concealer, and the pressed powder, all in the shade Chiffon. And then we did the highlight in the shade Lustrous and Pearly. I'm gonna post the full product list in the comments below so you guys can really see everything I used. But if you have yet to be color matched, or if you have any questions, make sure that you message me. I'm gonna do something else really fast that I get questions on. So she wears glasses. So what I'm actually going to do for her, because I know she's going to put her on her glasses as soon as I am done and ruin my work. So what I would recommend is so what we're going to do is we're going to take our setting powder. So this is the translucent setting powder that we used, and we're going to take that on that brush. And now where her glasses sit, I'm just going to dust it in that area, just really lightly. And if you have any fallout, it's fine. Just in this area. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take her glasses and I'm gonna grab the translucent setting powder with my finger, and I'm gonna rub it on this area that sits on her nose. So just this area right here. So if you are wearing glasses or sunglasses, or you're taking them on and off, the setting powder would probably be a good thing to just shove in your purse just so you can reapply this. But now it's creating this barrier that sits between, now you can put it on. That's gonna create this soft barrier. So instead of the glasses sticking to your nose, and then when you take them off, you rip off that all of the makeup. So it's creating this soft barrier. So you don't have that mark.
Yay!
Yeah,
That's
so
a good tip.
a
Thank
little trick for you guys if you wear glasses.
All the time.
Yeah, wish I could get my 70-year-old face to look that beautiful. You could, Shirley. Don't even give us that.
Follow these steps.
Yes.
Morning cream, night stuff. Yep.
Yes.
Follow the regiments.
The lip products that we used on her were the lip liner in Prudent and the lip gloss in Luxe, which is actually what I'm wearing in the Addiction Palette 7 photo where I have green eyeshadow on the website. That's actually what I have on my lips too. Glasses do not cover all of the shadow. I hate wearing them. So Ellie, I would recommend probably taking your eyeshadow up a little bit higher if you could. Today we just did a really subtle look on her, but if she wanted something a little more dramatic, I'd probably take her eyeshadow up to this point, which is a little bit higher than we did. So there's different little tricks you can try. I use putting a setting spray, but still seem to have transfer on those things, on the hugs. Melly, I would make sure that you're using your pressed powder really well. You could be not using enough. What color foundation? We did the shade Chiffon on her. Lip color was the lip liner in Prudent and the lip gloss in Luxe. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Watching from Beauty Shop. Awesome, Judy. So everything, like I said, is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And if you need to be color matched, or if you have any additional questions, or if you asked something and I didn't see it, obviously it's a little bit difficult to see the comments, please reach out to me. Let me know if you need to be color matched, if you have any questions, if you need any help, or if you're purchasing makeup for your mom or your grandma or your aunt or whoever, I can also help you with that too. Honestly, the best gift is makeup and skincare. Christmas Day, you're gonna be like the person that gives the best gift. So message me a selfie of them or a photo of them. As long as it doesn't have a filter on it, I can color match it really well. So just send me that picture of them and let me know, hey, I wanna get my aunt a bundle, or I wanna get my mom a skincare bundle. Just message me. There are great sales on the website right now under collections and sets. So if you're wanting to get like a bundle of something, it's the perfect gift because one, it's already predestined to work together, and they have eye bundles, skincare bundles, face bundles, which are all under collections and sets on my website. So message me and I can help.
Yeah, skincare seriously is like the best gift. She gave me just like this whole collection, and I was like beside myself. And my daughter-in-law, they were all like going, "Oh my gosh, what did you get?" And yeah, she totally should have just gotten it for everybody because they were so excited.
How many more days is it going on? So the collections and sets are always going on. They don't ever have an expiration date. And again, it's RheaHopeBeauty.com under collections and sets. And also but to answer your question, the Black Friday deal for the palette and for the eye primer, that's only for today, 24 hours until they sell out. The Kudos is also the pressed eyeshadows, and then you get to choose your choice of mascara. So that one's a really good bundle as well. So that's under Kudos. Love your sweater, started your tanner. Oh, awesome. You're going to love it.
Oh, I love the tanner.
Yeah, so good. How many did I went crazy this morning? Snagged 1, 5, and 6. Awesome.
Ooh, Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, Lisa, you look so natural. Aww. Beautiful job. What is day 6? I am not telling you. You're going to have to wait. But I will be posting it in a few hours.
She doesn't even tell me. I have to wait.
She is definitely cooking on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It doesn't work on 68-year-old either. I'm buying it, but when you're old, you're old. Yes, it does,
it
Patricia.
It totally does. Oh my gosh, if she could do this to me, yeah.
My 40 is clumpy and it wipes some off. Any tips? So Jamie, something that you could do, where is my 40? Is when you're taking it out of the capsule, so obviously it is clumpy, wipe some of that off, just like that, and then apply. So I hope that helped. Also make sure you're combing through your lashes with the Lash Brow Comb. This guy right here is like a game changer right here. Get the brushes, and you have 7. Yay, awesome. It's our game changer. I love skincare, absolutely. All right, I will see you guys later. Message me if you guys have any more additional questions, and I will make sure to upload this tutorial to my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, make sure you are. I'm also going to be doing a fun try-on on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me on Instagram too. You can find me all over by just searching Rhea Hope, all one word. And then if you want to be alerted to what tomorrow's bundle is, all you have to do is text Rhea Hope to the number 83361. So text Rhea Hope to 83361, and it will opt you in to receive my text messages. I usually will text you guys before I go live, but I haven't been wanting to bombard you with texts. So I've been saving those to let you know what the bundles are. So make sure that you subscribe to that if you haven't already done so. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.